Go have a look at game number 2. As we head to north here, ERARE up a game, spawning on the north side of north. Zath, have a look at their lineup. Let's see what they're doing.
Yeah, ERARE's on north-north. We've got our Aquatica with a Delny, your typical kind of Delny setup there. Havoc is in a gearing. We like to call this the COTS build gearing. And then we've got someone in a Z42. Our first look at the Z42 this tournament. I love how they're all blurring their horns. That's a lot of fun. Cute. We've got Just GT in a Salem. Looks like he drew the short of the stick and is forced to go all the way to the other side of the spawn. So congratulations there on failing the RNG. We got Y Greek in the Brisbane. Same thing we saw him using last game. We got Shimmelin CT Spawn and a unique upgrade Petro. And finally, rightfully in the Prince Van Oranje. And they are backed up by a Sabir, that's Sonia. And look, it's Corpus Aurea and a Libertad. So ERARE saying, hey, we'll see you, your Libertad, and we'll call you on it.
I'll be curious to see. I note as I look across the map, Kraken has decided to forego the Libertad this particular lineup.
Yeah.
Their 2 battleships, Panzer's Vermont, again bringing a brick of their own, headed towards mid. A good place for Vermont on this map. And then taking their Kremlin, that's Cyber Viper, headed over towards the 8-9 line at the moment. Now, he's got a bunch of buddies with him fronting that group. That's Metallis's Grozovoy, same build we saw last game. And a triple cruiser lineup. We have a Howden Liu, that's Hank. That is unique upgrade, Howden Liu. With him is a PVO, Diving Harrier, gun reload, and all that sort of thing. And then draws Salem, again with the range, just like we saw in the previous game. Rounding out the team, MCAT now in a Brisbane, over here at the moment patrolling south of C in a basically a full torpedo build there. And then Zulu's Summers headed all the way to the B cap, presumably with the Brisbane going with him.
Yeah. You know who would be so excited to see the Summers is available in the sea, but Raptor. I just almost called you, but sorry about that.
That's okay. Crap. No, I want to. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not coming up with it. Who is it?
Special K.
That was it. Thank you. I was like, it starts with an S. Damn it! Why is it not coming? It was Special K. Special K. There it was.
Remember, almost all of our clan battles games, he's in a Summers.
Yeah,
at just doing magic things in that boat.
This is the first time we've seen Summers in King of the Sea in like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, usually it's just on the ban list. Like, just don't even bother.
Yep. Just banned. Well, it wasn't available. And for a long time, before the advent of press accounts, the rule was that if a ship was not widely available, easily available, it was not allowed. Like, it was banned because it gave a player who had, whatever, spent money, played it, whatever. He had an advantage, and so the ship was banned. But now with press accounts, these things are less of a concern.
True. Although they do still want to keep it relatively to that level because players themselves, even though they have access to the boat, doesn't mean they have experience in the ship.
Correct.
So that's part of the reason why they said it has to be readily available.
Yes.
And I think Summers is in the rotation in the armory, so that's probably the argument that made for allowing it in now.
Okay. Well, the early cap advantage swinging to K here on the south side. They're able to grab B just a few moments ahead of ERARE. E cap is contested. Metallis' Grozovoy chilling in there as the Z42 contests him. That's someone. Now, I will say that K's early trades at the E cap don't seem to be favoring them very well. I'd say things are definitely favoring ERARE right now.
Okay.
But they have more ships, right? They've got the Howden, the PVO, and the Salem, and the Kremlin against just the Kremlin and the PVO and ERARE's Salem of their own.
Oh, the Sabir is also out there, too. Mr. Bean trying to get some cheeky shots into him right now. Now, Mr. Bean's positioning in the Petro is all about preventing Sonia from advancing.
Yep.
So I do like the...
I was gonna say, is the Sabir that soft? You could probably pen him with the AP. You probably can. Russian guns on a Russian side armor, he should probably be able to get full pens there.
Yeah. Speaking of getting pens, Draw Salem taking some big hits there on his way into this potential safe haven. But yeah, I mean, again, the big problem with the Sabir is just the inability to really tank through a lot of these this damage that these guys take.
Draw gets Dutch ovened right there. Big Prince Varandrangé airstrike hit. His next heal 69 seconds away, and he's on a double fire.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be difficult. ERARE setting up for essentially we need to pick a ship from this side of the island. It's going to be contested. They're going to drop the ship or so.
Now, last year, right, when they added North back in this cap configuration, they had forgotten to change how quickly the caps ticked. And so it meant the map played very quickly. But it seems to me that they have made this correction, Zath, because even on a 2-cap advantage, 3-1, Kraken still has 5 minutes they have to wait before the game ends.
Well, sure. And I think if I'm Kraken now, I'm thinking, how do we get the Salem extracted from in that spot?
Better have a plan.
Because once you get the cap, great. Now you have to hold it.
Yep.
But you also have to realize that the ships that you assigned for grabbing that cap, some of those may be better useful elsewhere. So you now need to start thinking about rotating boats.
Ooh. The Hydro Destroyer, someone takes a torpedo there and rightfully gets dunked a little bit as well.
Yeah, I'm watching PVO airstrike on Hank Tuff's Howloo.
Yep.
That hurts a bit.
Here comes another one. The Grozovoy AA is there as well. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Hair you're dunking rightfully. My apologies. I had it backwards.
It's hard to keep track of all these different...
It's a very interesting push, Zath, watching this Libertad and this Petro in the channel, especially since the Libertad is, I won't say easily, but regularly getting dunked by Panzer's guns.
Well, sure. But as you can see, he's bouncing a lot of that hate. And of course, that's all potential damage. So, hey, he's happy to get that free funny button charging.
I got to say, Zath, I really like this play from Arcata. He's pushed through the C cap now. He's flanking the B cap from the east. The Brisbane the Brisbane spotted immediately radars. Now they know where to look for him. So now that play has been kind of sussed out a little bit. But I like that it draws the eye line of MCAT somewhere else and gives them something else to worry about.
This is true. We did just see a torpedo hit Havoc's gearing over on that one line as they set up for their next death snail position.
The enemy is about to win.
Panzer's Vermont has been just pushed way back. Tons of pressure there.
Oh, absolutely. But that's fine. You can give some ground. It's not a problem. I think the big thing is, how is Kraken going to rotate their ships around to deal with the Libertad Pavlovsk threat?
Yeah, they've got to hang on for another 2.5 minutes here. They are ticking up points nicely now. ERARE moved these ships to the channel and then just stopped for some reason.
Wada's going to get into the B cap in a moment, and that's going to stem the bleeding. Give them a little bit more time.
Yeah,
I think those guys have stopped because they want to force Kraken to respond to their positioning.
Yeah,
and they're going to wait, and it's almost like a demonstration, right? You get yourself spotted on purpose to get them to look at you. Like you mentioned the eye, drawing the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be a feint play to try to get Kraken forces off of E, so they can get set up to just do a hard push into the cap.
Could be. Panzer still trading shots with this Libertad. Solid hits there.
A good connection.
Ooh, he bounced almost that entire salvo. Good trade there. Metallis' Grozovoy racing west, trying to involve himself in this drama at the B cap. The Summers is going to be in... Zulu pushing back north. I'm not sure I like this play. He's spotted now. That's going to allow him to come under fire from both destroyers as he has to dodge a torpedo salvo. Ooh, he's got that dodged. He needs to get back into smoke here as best he can. But the Brisbane radar is offline. It's going to allow the friendly Brisbane to get some damage into these guys.
Yeah.
We're still 2
Zulu's at
minutes.
7,000.
We're still 2 minutes and 20 seconds from a Kraken win here in game 2. They controlled 3 caps long enough. They've built a lead that cannot be surpassed without a kill or stepping onto another cap to deny them some points for a spell.
Which is the hardest part of any competitive right now. You're being told, whatever you do, don't die.
Yep. Losing a ship becomes a catastrophic problem in these situations.
Oh, Sonya, severe, continuing to be farmed out. 4,000 hit points, no more heals in the tank.
Yeah, they're going to get this kill, I think. It's coming soon. Next salvo or two here. There it is.
The enemy is about to win.
All right, a big kill for Kraken. 60 seconds from a win here in game 2. The Grozavoy now able to put pressure on Arcada's Delny. If they can pick up this Delny kill, that cuts the timer even closer.
At 45 seconds left, if nothing else changes.
Metalis
I think the big
deciding
thing
to
is Hank
smoke
staying
now.
alive. The big thing is Hank staying alive in that Howloo. He was quite low, but he's got the heal going. He should be safe.
Ooh. Big hit into Dre's
Auto
bow there
nose.
in the Salem.
20 seconds to go. Aquata goes dark now.
Well, and Metalis deciding to come out of the smoke to secure the kill. If they can secure this kill, that's the game. But the Delny makes it to another heal. They're unlikely to get this kill now. So it's a bit of a risk for Metalis. He
8
can't,
seconds to go.
he can't lose his ship here.
Ah,
They bagged the
Brisbane gets
Brisbane
torpedoed.
somewhere. There we go.
all the way on the one line, on the border.
All right.
He was going for a luck chuck. Didn't quite get it off.
Kraken forces game 3 with a good showing here on North in game 2.
Game 3.
So now, Zath, we are presented with a dilemma.